Hi there everyone, this is Jo here and this is the week ahead reading with for the week of August the 2nd to August the 8th. I think that's right, or it might be the 9th, I think. Me and my math skills, pretty awesome. So here we have the week ahead and we're using the beautiful Antiquities of Magic Oracle cards, which have got these beautiful little cards. What have we got here? The Star or Star. Beautiful little card, which I have never pulled before. And I'm really feeling the three-dimensional quality of this star sitting there, really sort of hanging in space. Now, a star, it's all about light. It's about shining your own light. But also there's an idea here that the star is a portal, that it's a portal to, to places in the galaxy or the universe. And this star to me feels like it's breaking open. It feels like it's radiating outwards. So in relation to you and your week this week, perhaps you are starting to make some progress with people around you in community or groups around you, or even in a work project at work where you're starting to shine within that environment and people are starting to see who you really are. And there also feels like the sort of, I want to say backdoor, but I don't really know why. But that is that it's like you're allowing your spiritual, self to access more fully your body, and so that people are able to see, who you truly are more. And that's what this star feels like it's talking about here to me, which I feel like is a beautiful message for the start of the week. And then what have we got here? Lantern. Wow, another light. So we've got, the star is a bright, bright light out in the sky. And then a lantern is something we use to light our way. And it's a more personal kind of rendition of light. It's closer to home. It feels like, the home fires, very much about self, seeing the candle lit from inside. So this is a message of, the inner light within you, perhaps a little bit like the Hermit card, whereas this is the outside of you, seeing yourself in the world. And this is that idea or that memory of going within to make sure that that light is nice and bright, that light is looked after and kept whole and well. So perhaps there is a message here that you're going out in the world a lot, however that, looks for you. But then there's this, keep there's a balance here of this external light and internal light, keeping them both alight by nourishing the self and by self-care, which with both cards talk about, the Hermit and the Star card both talk about self-care for the self. And what else have we got? Fish. And fish is a symbol of intuition, is a symbol of, it's a bit like the Page of Cups and all the Cups cards, very much about psychic intuition. So it's this is a really intuitive week here. Perhaps you may want to focus or make sure that you're paying attention to your psychic hits that you're getting, your intuition, those little nudges to help you get along this week. It's really about looking after yourself and then making sure that you're paying attention to what might come up for you. Noticing, and this is also about, that sort of birthing of an idea, because fish represent sexuality and represent, reproduction. So there could be, again, it feels like, work on a project's going well, listen to your intuition. If there's anything that's bogging you down or, that you're feeling that you need to take notice of, then make sure you do. And our last card is Lily. And Lily is a really beautiful card. Lots of delicate energy here. Very sort of healing card, a little bit like Temperance. So perhaps this is, again, noticing very healing sort of vibes for this week. Maybe take some time out to go into nature. Do things you enjoy. If that's listening to music or, getting yourself into a bath, something like that, really noticing the self and taking care of the self. The lily here is all about healing. I don't know if that's in focus or if I'm moving it constantly. Taking care of you and making sure that you listen. And these cards came out together, so perhaps it's very much about taking care of yourself, and that's on a psychic level. So it could be, making sure that you're cleansing the body. If you've been in groups of people, making sure that you are focused on your own well-being and that your own healing, because this card here, the lantern, there's a lot of self-care here. This is a week of self-care. We're entering into a big week with the Lion's Gate on the 8th of the 8th. We've got some big energies happening constantly, astrologically, as well as all of the things that are happening in our world at the moment. So self-care, so that you can remain shining bright and that you can keep all of your ideas, really where they want to be, and not kind of going round and round in your head, but much more focused and, ready to be accessed when you want them to be. So there feels like a real clear thought here too. So it's about taking, the steps that you'll need for self-care so that you can actually bring your best self to whatever it is that you're doing this week. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. As always, there is a link below to book a private reading with me if you would like one. And that's it. I hope to see you again in the future. Bye for now.